Here we are with Salim, Margate U23s manager. Another 3 points and in a derby game and an unbeaten home record.
Yeah, again, really nice sort of occasion for the boys to play against a local rival in Ramsgate. I thought the game started very, very scrappy. You could see that, you know, both sides trying to compete physically, and there's not a lot of quality out there in terms of, you know, how you want them to play and pass the ball and be creative. So that first half was really messy. You could tell that they're just trying to compete with each other, which sort of doesn't really bode well for us in terms of what we try to execute with regards to the team structure. So we didn't look like we could hold our shape in that first half. There's loads of turnovers. We also struggled to be creative in the final third with our final balls that were not there. So the discussion we had in the changing room was just to try and calm down, try and be a bit more relaxed, try and not play the occasion. The problem we have is with young players, they always try and compete with their friends, and they all know each other, so that comes into play. So it's just trying to take away that competitive side and think with your brain rather than your heart in that instance, especially with the ball. And I thought second half we started very, very quickly. We managed to get a couple of balls, a couple of passes together and open them up, and we scored an early goal, which sort of helped. And then we played some good stuff for about 10 to 15 minutes, and that's you know, it sort of came to like what we normally do with the ball is we move it well, and we're able to do that for that period of time. And then we scored the second one from a set piece, a good set piece, and sort of we looked a little bit more comfortable. Towards the end, it got again scrappy. I think again just because of the nature of the game. They're all very competitive boys. They all want to play well. But credit to Ramsgate for making it very difficult for us. It was a very tough game for the boys because, you know, no one wants to make any mistakes, and when you don't want to make mistakes, sometimes you make poor decisions. So that was a bit disappointing in that sense, with regards to just having a more settled game.
Yeah, that was obviously the result was to get 3 points and to carry on with these teams, making sure that they're heading in the right direction for the league. And you're right, we scored an early goal, and that should have settled us down a bit. We scored the second goal, which should have made it even more settled. And then we sort of lost our way a little bit instead of managing the game. But this is a part of their development, a part of their progression.
Yeah, I think they need to learn how to sort of manage the game better, and not play the occasion. I think, like I said, when you're not very experienced, you tend to sort of get into little battles and forget about the ball and the structure of your team and that discipline. So I think that was what we were trying to get into the boys, to sort of understand that you try and play consistently, you try and stick to the structure, try and stick to the patterns of plays, try and be disciplined. But most weeks they've been brilliant with that. I think today was just a battle of nerves, a battle of wills, and you can see that out there. So, but credit to the boys for getting the job done. We'll move on to the next game.